And some of the answers I get is, oh, it's not sexy. Okay?
Education is not sexy.
No, well, I'm just being honest.
No,
I think it's sexy. But it's interesting. So what we try to do is create an environment that is sexy, that has a component that clearly is helping the young women. So I just wanted to throw that out there, because that's really one of the challenges that you're going to run into as you're dealing with some of the brands.
If I can just add to that, 2 years ago with the OLA profile research that we did do, we saw a real we saw a real paradigm shift when we asked Latinas what her top priorities were. It used to be that her #1 priority was family and kids. It's still in her top 3, but #1 priority for her today is education and career advancement. So when you ask what companies can do, I don't think that it's fully the responsibility of companies, though I do think that there are things that they can do. I mean, it's no secret that we have an educational crisis in this country. And we have a crisis in particular among the Hispanic population because our dropout rates are the highest. And if you have a segment of the population that is the fastest growing in numbers and the fastest growing in being uneducated, we have a future growing problem in this country that absolutely needs to be addressed. And it needs to be addressed not just through government, but also, I guess, companies can play a role. But I was just speaking to this young lady up here who's from Pearl College, and we were talking about ways that you could put together programs for these women, because Latinas are juggling a lot in their lives. They are working, they are running households, they are raising children, they are trying to keep marriages together, and they're trying to get educated. So you cannot ask her to go to college, or go part-time and put it into a structure that isn't flexible for her. So I think that's one area where online learning becomes a good option for her. And McDonald's, which you mentioned earlier, Mariela, has had a lot of success in holding seminars. And I get a lot of advertisers who want to do the same thing, like insurance and banking companies. But it's really hard to get them to come out to a set seminar. So if you do these things, you have to consider that she has children, so she needs, babysitting for that, or use the web. We have this great new tool that we know she's going to. We know she's going to for information. We know she's using it to research. Why not for education?